which is awesome. And actually, I think they've just gone live. Straight over the board. Hello and welcome to VanillaTV this evening. I'm Greg, joining me is Chaplain, and you are here to watch the third map of an epic game between Dignitas and Epsilon in this Excello invite semi-final, and we are on middle as both demos rolling out kind of normally. Scout going top left and top right for Epsilon, but only one scout for Dignitas top. And let's see where the soldiers jump up. There goes longas down to Gear, but Gear does go down in the end. So does Wltrs. That's a big frag by cookye. Haza then comes in, takes down hocz, and this is going to go the way of Dignitas. What a middle so far for them. So we'll have to wait and see. Do you see what happened on that middle from the Dignitas team that really won it for them?
Bit of a blur, to be honest. But I did see Gear get his first frag, which was who I would have put my money on anyway. So yeah, I'd be having myself a scrap. Okay, we got Epsilon pushing straight in, triple Uber for each.
Yeah, and hymzi doing such a good job of sticking F2 out. F2 now has to dive into the bottom. Scout's going to follow him. That's going to be cookye. Cookye versus F2 down below. Cookye takes him down. If I was cookye that, I would have gone for last as well. They're probably going to cap that. They've already got second. He now only just about realised that they had second. They're waiting for players. Randa putting standard sticky spots on last. He's just sticking it up, just going to try and pick off some players. There's a scout ninjaing on the bottom. I don't know who that is. That was Stefan. hocz goes down. He's only on 5 HP trying to run out. Stefan does take down cookye. That's a good frag. And there's a demo jumps in. That's hymzi goes down to Stefan as well. So now we're just going to find these extra players. Time on the point. I don't think Dignitas are going to cap this out though with all these spawners and with Randa still there. Randa on 40 HP does get taken down by Haza. I think Haza's the only one left up as I still need to reload my HUD. I always forget at the beginning of games. So why don't you take over as I reload my HUD, chap?
I mean, I think that at that point, you know, Blue really weren't watching and calling. And I feel that, you know, hymzi got ganked way too early by longas. Sorry, by Stefan at the time.
Yeah, well, I think hymzi was trying to sticky off the left door, thinking of the spawners. Stefan then did such a good job of spotting it, so really good work. And actually, as Comedian points out, longas is spy. He's in behind the point at the moment. He's going to decloak. He knows the demo's right there. He's decloaked. Is he going to go for? He's going to go for that demo kill, surely. Disguised as friendly sniper, in fact. Gets the kill, and now he's going for last. Is anybody going to get back in time? Because the soldier jumping with that Uber. Longas trying to airshot him. Oh, he just rocket rides out longas right there. Cookye comes in, takes down Gear. hocz goes down, but cookye goes down as well. The dajackal went down. I'm sorry I missed that. I was too busy watching the back cap action. And let's see what happens as longas is still alive. That point is pretty close to being capped. Demo jumps in. Oh, two-shot by Stefan in the air. See you, hymzi. Now Stefan trying to two-shot the soldier that jumps in. hocz goes down as well. And I think it's not very many players left up for Dignitas here in F2. 32%. It's going to have Uber well before the dajackal. When I say well before, about 20% before. So probably not enough for them to push out here, especially with Gear going down now. I want to see what longas comes back as. I think he'll probably decide scout this time rather than spy. Having already tried spy once, I'll probably be expecting. And there you go, you see, respawning a scout. Just waiting for every player to respawn.
Play as spy though. I really thought, it was, you know, he essentially just halted the entire Uber's push out with his spy back cap.
Indeed, and if they hadn't come back, he would have capped that. So really nice play there. And we now see hocz on the point as heavy. That's the only off-class in this whole, like, both of the teams. It means Epsilon won't be pushing out with this slight advantage they have. In fact, they are. They're leaving it heavy on last and pushing out with this Uber. Soldier jumps in, gets airshot so hard. hocz absolutely destroys Gear, but Wltrs comes in anyway, clears it up. Randa goes down. Wltrs clears up another frag. Stefan going to clear out the top lobby. There's a scout on the back cap. I'm so sorry. cookye took down hocz on last. Scout be heavy on last, and the scout wins. That's 1-0 to Dignitas. Great play from cookye. And then, oh god, cracking out of bind as well. Indeed, so we are going middle. hymzi's going left this time, so he just puts his first sticky onto the right hand side. I think Randa went the left side as well. Yeah, he did. hymzi now spamming the scouts. It's always a good thing to do as a demo man on the Snakewater middle. Now the soldier launches up. I think that's Gear. He takes a massive pipe. Means that Dignitas have a pretty big advantage at the moment at this point. They take down hocz. Gear can't really do much. He should just take down a scout now as well, but cookye goes down to Randa's stickies. There goes hocz after the jump as well. This is not going well now though. Dignitas, they did a lot of damage at the beginning but couldn't capitalize on it. They got to now get out. Where is the dajackal? 99%, and he's running away with his needle gun. Nobody to heal, goes down. That's so unlucky from the dajackal. Great timing from Epsilon.
I do think Dignitas did you know, the positioning at the start was very strong. And then suddenly, bam, Epsilon changed the game. And I think we've seen that quite a lot as well. They just turn on off the aggression so well.
Indeed, they are so good, especially. I think did hymzi go down early? If hymzi went down, they kind of lose so much of their aggression when that happens. Though he's definitely the driving force of their team, as I will always say. And if I'm actually looking at this, I've got a cookye up at the moment. He's actually ninjaed in the drop down area, like kind of expecting to go behind the players as they push in. So I have to wait and see if he actually managed to pull anything from out of there. Wltrs just watching the drop down. So and actually they've Ubered in bottom now. They've Ubered quite late. Randa's coming in. That medic's definitely going to die. And they've wasted their Uber now, no more frags. They need to kill somebody more really. There goes Haza. Now they need to kill the demo. There's hymzi, yep. Now the heavy, just focus that heavy. Only player left up, and that is 1-1. Well played to Epsilon. They push back into this last point.
Like I think Dignitas, just need to hold that position they had at the start. I think they were, they really got spammed off it, and that cost them big time.
Indeed, so I'm hoping for a better middle out of Dignitas this time. They were looking good on the beginning of the last one, but we'll have to wait and see as I'm actually watching Randa this time. Let's see what he does. Last time he did so many stickies onto the demo rather than sticking in the scouts. So yeah, he's still just sticking in the demo. Now he's sticking the combo. Scout in kitchen, he does try and sticky him. There's a scout fight going on in the Dignitas kitchen. A soldier from Epsilon goes over to help out. Let's see what happens over there as no real frags coming yet, but Dignitas have lost all positioning on this map. They lose a scout, killing a soldier, lose their second scout, lose their soldier, lose their demo man, and it's just all coming apart at the seams for Dignitas. Now Randa going in for that soldier medic combo, doesn't manage to force, doesn't manage to kill anybody, and now Dignitas have just got to fall out. They've got to get back to last. They've lost this second point, and there's going to be a scout flanking from the right. How did that soldier not expect that? They're going to have to pop right here, and now they've got to go and force F2. Where is F2? Are they going to manage to force out? They should do, yep. And actually, yeah, the scout chasing dajackal. Dajackal gets saved by cookye. Well played. Now why are they going back in for that point? It's lost already. Don't lose anybody else there. What are you doing, guys? Wow, they still got picked up 2 frags out of it though.
Yeah, they managed to get F2 out of that. Yeah.
That's so. And now Randa. That was such a weird push. How did that even work? And now gear only on 32. Sorry, you go for it.
Yeah, Wltrs is going on to the last point now. He overwhelms the soldier and he's on the cap straight away. And he is robbed of that by hocz. Unlucky.
Yeah, but he delays the push. Does a really, really good work. Oh, so we are just watching as Dignitas kind of trying to push the second back. I don't like that decision whatsoever. Cookye goes in, takes down Stefan, but actually this working well in their favour at the moment. The soldier jumps in trying to kill the dajackal, goes down. Now where are the rest of the Dignitas players? Soldiers are both at last, so in fact one of the soldiers just coming back from last now. The dajackal goes down to a Wltrs
headshot,
sniper. Yeah. Pretty big frag that, and Wltrs is still sniping onto this demo soldier and they're just going to have to get back here. Dignitas cannot do anything, and they just got to wait and try and play against a full Uber advantage in the Epsilon favour. So we're going to have to see Epsilon. I think they're probably going to Uber out either bottom or close right. They're just going in bottom at the moment. They've got a heavy, and they're gonna go bottom with like 5 of their players. This Uber's going to be multi 3 times already, for a 4th now, a 5th now, so the Uber's run out already. They don't get any frags out. In fact, they've only lost 1 player. They've taken down the dajackal. Horns goes down, cookye goes down. I actually think that Dignitas should be able to hold on to this. Medic's on the point, he's the only player left up, and look at that, they just, Epsilon. What happened on that push there? Full Uber advantage, getting destroyed. They managed to take down the dajackal, but that's about it. Wltrs has spawned, so I'm going to take a first person look and see if he manages to hit any shots. Hits a shot on the demo, jumping across. Now the demo's on, the sniper even's on 24 HP, he goes down. So there we go. Players going down for Epsilon, and that point is going to Dignitas.
The man to watch on the push there was hocz, because he, as soon as they pushed through, he dropped down, killed the sniper, went back, killed the scout, and he just, had a little hidey spot right there. And that's something you need to be checking, maybe watching your sniper a bit more.
Indeed, I think Epsilon took the Uber advantage for granted really a bit there, didn't they?
I mean, the amount of damage Wltrs can do on last, you can't really underestimate that. However, it looks like Haunted did come very close to that little medic pick there, reducing him down to about 30 health.
Indeed, but they did manage to pick him off. Now the dajackal back on full HP, so it should be alright. They do have an Uber advantage, they don't have an Uber advantage at all. I take that back. Of course, the dajackal did go down when they were holding on to last, so it's pretty equal Uber. They did manage to pick up middle. That's a really, really nice push. Instead of being 2-1 down right now and back on middle, back fighting for middle, they're now holding middle and still 1-1. So really, really nice play from Dignitas there. And now they're going to push out on the left-hand side, hit a nice, hit some damage onto that scout, and they're going to Uber really late actually. They've not Ubered yet, now they get forced. Demo takes quite a lot of damage there. They've only Ubered once, not multied at all yet, and now actually hymzi falling really far back. Randa's trying to get some stickies onto dajackal. Dajackal's so caught out of position, gets taken down by Stefan, hocz, and Randa. And now hymzi's trying to do some damage onto those players on the floor, drops down in their faces, and is probably going to die for that, although he does get, wow, haza gets a double air shot apparently. Comedian erupts in my ear as that happens. You guys can't hear him, but apparently he hit a double air shot onto, I think it was Wltrs and one of the soldiers, so really nice play there from haza. And that managed to hold them onto that, hold the middle for them. Wow.
Well, I missed that one as well. I didn't get the ear eruption that you did, but, you know, it was definitely a good hold.
I think he killed 2 people with 1 air shot, is what he meant when I said double air shot. So that's
an air shot and some crummy little splash damage, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
Doc, come on, man.
Still he get a double kill with the air shot. Really nice play from him there. And now we are looking at Dignitas holding the middle. Equal Ubers yet again. I think both medics went down. So just kind of just building up, just playing it out, seeing what happens. I'm expecting maybe Cookye to run sniper, but we'll have to wait and see. He definitely does like sniping on this map. The only sniper we've seen so far has been Wltrs, as Dignitas start pushing out on this right hand side. Jumping a soldier in, he kind of screws up that jump. Haza then goes down to a sticky trap. They're just getting some time on this point for free, but they lose 2 players, including their demo man, because they haven't popped early enough. And this has not gone well at all. And including a scout back cap here. Yeah, Dignitas are going to lose this middle point, although they do get a nice kill on gear. That scout on the back cap should go down, so they're 4v3, it disadvantages 4v3. Epsilon should be coming forward. Going to take a look at hocz, see if he jumps forward, trying to get any pick. No, he's just playing defensive, playing like a good pocket, making sure nothing's behind. Mid gets capped for the Epsilon, and we're just going to see the same sort of thing, but with Epsilon trying to push back.
I'd say I am surprised we haven't seen Cookye's appearance as sniper yet. Because you know, in the semi-finals he was really showing his dominance as sniper. And it's, you know, Cookye versus Wltrs could be a very interesting standoff.
Yes, indeed, it would definitely be awesome to see that. They are both 2 dominant snipers, and actually look how aggressive Dignitas are with that demo man, and look where Cookye is as well. Maybe he's baiting out those players below, trying to get some nice frags up on top or just dropping down. So we'll have to wait and see what happens as the soldier then peeks out, spots them, and let's see if Epsilon are going to go out this window. They've got the full Uber now. There's not going to do it. They're just taking their time. They're probably waiting for Randa. I don't actually know where Randa is at the moment. Just frantically flicking through. Randa now probably joining up. He's actually just lagging out. They're probably... No pause has happened actually, so I would assume they might have asked for a pause, but guess not. Randa's internet's sorted out now. So he's now... Have a little look. Where do you expect Epsilon to go with this, Chaplain?
Well, you know, with them both having the Ubers, and with Dignitas holding really quite far forward, I would expect just a window push with support from the right hand side from middle. But I mean, it can all change depending on where Dignitas' position is, which is why it's so important that Epsilon scout the area properly.
Indeed, and it does. To me, it just seems like Epsilon think Dignitas are going to push this. Dignitas seem to have put Epsilon off a little bit by holding forwards. So we're actually going to see Gear leading the charge out through left-hand side. Soldier jumps back. That was haza, I think, jumping back. And now Gear, he spotted the medic. He's now going to be looking to launch when he gets a chance. He's pretty highly buffed. Gets onto the health pack. The Uber gets popped pretty early. Now we'll have to see if Epsilon can come up with the frags. They go trade scouts. It's 1 scout for a scout. And now actually Gear's up behind them. Randa's up behind them as well. So Gear hits a nice air shot. I don't think that Epsilon can take this. They kind of need to fall back and regroup. F2's not been healing for all this time. He's just been sitting there. And now he's going for needles on that soldier. This is really weird. And look at all these frags now coming in favour of Dignitas purely because the team was not together. They were all kind of just mingling around in different positions.
Yeah, I mean, well, we saw FT wanting to be a combat class there. Even healing, just getting his needles out. I'm not quite sure what he was doing. But you know, at the end of the day, he is a good medic. And you know, it's just a bit of timing.
Indeed, and I put that down to the fact that he knows Nox and doesn't know hocz and expects, you know, he's standing there thinking, where are you, Nox? Oh wait, it's hocz. Where are you, hocz? Where are you, hocz? Oh, you're over there. Oh, I'm out of position so badly. So I think he did get taken down in the end, or did he manage to get? I'm not 100% on that actually.
He managed to get out. which was a
Yeah,
bit of
but
a
of course
miracle.
he
managed it.
wasn't healing for a long time, so they get a 40% Uber advantage at the moment.
Well,
Dignitas, so they're going to go straight in here.
Yep, pushing straight in from the right, and not watching the upper right passageway there, which makes it very easy for Epsilon to just push through that. However, they're not. They're playing pussy and getting straight out.
Yeah, but Stefan comes out of the forward spawn, full body shot onto longas, and then headshots Cookye. Both scouts down from a sniper in forward spawn. That's ridiculous. Cookye cracking out a lol in chat. I think, yeah, that definitely deserved a lol. And apparently, according to someone, he might have headshot somebody else at the same time. So, great play from Stefan there. So, in actual fact, you know, Stefan going sniper, not Wltrs, and dominating with it so far. But they do still lose the second point. They do still have Uber. Both teams have Uber even. So, in actual fact, those two frags didn't really make much of a difference to the overall game of things.
But it looked cool, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
So now actually Wltrs sniping this time. Is there a heavy? There is no heavy. The Uber's actually come in on left from Dignitas. That's really, really early. Epsilon are going to have a good 50% advantage out of this Uber. They lose both scouts here as well, Dignitas, and the Jackal's caught off, but the soldier doesn't go for him, goes for the other soldier in fact, and now the Jackal's not healing for ages, going for the needles. That soldier is probably going to go down to the Jackal. No, he doesn't. Gear does eventually take him down. Ends up on 13 HP there, Gear. And what's longas going to do? I think he might be looking for a little back cap here. Both scouts going bottom. They're pushing into that medic demo combo, and they don't manage to take anything down there. Longas and Cookye both going down. Nice play from Epsilon, pushing players out from every different angle, and just really unlucky, in all honesty, from Dignitas running into the medic there.
Well, maybe that was just good positioning. You know, you never really can tell. Well, you can tell, but yeah.
Indeed, and actually, Epsilon trying to push him really aggressively there, and Dignitas all holding there really well, and getting two frags out of it. So they charge though for F2, and they've heard the call. Look at this, they're flanking round. This is a lovely decision, but Stefan comes in, takes down the Jackal from up top, I think that was, or ninjaing, I don't know which. I'm sorry about that. And actually, Randa's gone back on his own. Randa's not going to get a chance to get Ubered. They can take Randa out on his own. He does go down. And look at this cap time on this point. It's a soldier medic versus scout soldier, I think, and demo, in fact. So, wow, I think Dignitas should be able to take this. That was a really, really nice play, even after losing to Jackal. So they do take the point. Scout goes down. There's only 2 players left up for another 3 players left up. Now 2 for another 5 seconds. Are Dignitas going to go in? I don't think they are. They've lost F2, so Dignitas now have a good advantage. We're going to have to see what they decide to do. They're just trying to do a little bit of chipping damage. Stefan goes and takes both scouts down. Dignitas aren't going to want to pushing here. Actually, Epsilon might be pushing themselves now.
We've definitely been seeing some very good play from Stefan this map, for sure. I mean, although that pick on the medic could have been really important, it turns out it wasn't. But that's just due to Dignitas' flank, to be honest.
Indeed, but like, I think Epsilon knew about it really, really early, and they didn't get back in time. Randa was the only person in there, and he was so caught out of position. F2 was nowhere near him to Uber him, so he went down, and that frag, in all honesty, was what won it for them. And if you look at this, longas is spy. He's going in bottom. He takes a lot of roller damage. Now he's coming back in. He's not got that much time left on his cloak. Randa goes into the spawn. longas decloaks, probably been spotted by Randa, in all honesty. But Randa has stickers on the point. He does. He debts. Let's see what happens. Only 3 players left up. 2 players left up for Epsilon here. This should be going to Dignitas. Just a scout left up. Focus that scout, and there we go. 2-1 to Dignitas. What a round.
But 11 minutes left, not over in any way, shape or form. And I think Epsilon have got the kind of class to come back. We'll see.
Indeed. So I'm actually going to watch Randa out of this middle as he rolls out left yet again. Grabs that health back. Chucks his first sticky well over the top. Trying to do some damage to hymzi with them. hymzi drops out, doesn't really take much of that actually. Scouts are both on the floor from both teams. Oh no, one scout top right and a soldier top right for Dignitas, and a scout up top as well. That goes Haza down, that was the soldier top right. Gear goes down though, longas goes down. Dignitas are getting the worst of this at the moment. If they lose that scout who's on the left, they're going to need to fall out. hymzi's doing a lot of pressure though across the middle of the point, but it's 5v3 now, and they're really caught out of position here, Dignitas. They need to get back as a team. That soldier's going to get killed, surely. Yes, he does get killed from that stray rocket. Now hymzi, they've actually forced Uber here, and Randa manages to get out. Have they managed to force the counterpop from F2? They have not. So F2 has a full Uber advantage here as they push into second. So let's have a little look here as actually F2 just gets forced by that jumping soldier. I'm presuming that was Haza. Yes, it was Haza. He goes down after it, but good job to him. That force was needed. Actually, scout onto F2 there. That was longas. Longas missed all his scatter guns onto a medic. Does not manage to take him down. And there we go. This is going to be Epsilon's round. Really quick. That has taken less than 2 minutes. Stefan's on last, 1v1ing a medic. There he goes down thanks to Haunter's help, and that's 2-all.
I can't help but feel that Haunter's not really pulling his weight in the team at the minute. I mean, he's got 10 kills, you know, next to the 20 nearest. Just can't help but feel that he could be doing more.
Well, I don't know 100%. Maybe he hasn't played this map that much as well. It's quite a tough map for soldiers that don't know what they're doing, especially in teamwork with their players. And actually, hymzi kind of misses his first sticky there. Takes quite a lot of damage off Randa, and now hymzi's going to have to play really defensive. And Soldier's about to launch over from Epsilon. That's Gear. He does get taken down, but Stefan goes down at the same time. So that's pretty good work from Dignitas at the moment. They need to keep going forward. They need to get the frags, and here they go as a team. Really nice coordination. Medics takes a full sticky, but hymzi's got a scout on him and goes down. Nobody supporting hymzi on the left there. And now here come Epsilon back onto them after losing that demo. But longas gets a nice kill. And actually that Uber comes out. F2 is only on 90%. Come on, can they take him out? Those two scouts cannot kill F2. There's the Uber back. And now let's see Wltrs just go to town on these players with this full Uber. There we go. Boom. All those players down, and I'm going to have to say, longas and cookye, how can you not kill that medic? So Epsilon take an Uber advantage, a full wipe at middle effectively, and they're just going to wait for their players to regroup. No medic yet. Probably going to wait for Randa to get there, and before they start pushing in. And once he is there, they'll go as a team. They'll probably take the second point for free.
As soon as Randa went down on that push there, I was thinking, yeah, Dignitas have got this. And then bang, longas, mixes all of his pistol shots. And this is really something that can help. They're pushing from up top now, straight around the back, and this is forcing Dignitas all the way out. And let's get to the data work. The demo is completely trapped.
F2 drops though. F2 just got dropped, but he was on 13 HP. He ran a corner
as well.
And hocz puts a rocket into it. Well played to hocz there. And now here comes Haunter trying to force the Uber. He goes down. Where are these scouts? These two scouts and Randa. Wow, what great work as a team there. And it's 3-2. Even though F2 drops, they still managed to cap that point. Great work from Epsilon there. Teamwork at its finest.
It also almost kind of makes the drop team irrelevant.
Well, it does make the drop team irrelevant. It doesn't matter at all. I think Dignitas has probably sacrificed slightly too many players to force the drop though as well. So, or trying to get the Uber forced out. Maybe it was slight over-exaggeration on their part trying to get it. And here we go on yet another middle. As a soldier jumps from Dignitas straight up top left. Scout comes in, a soldier comes in as well. Cookye goes down thanks to Randa's stickies. Gear goes down though in exchange. Now we're going to have to see Dignitas have lost all point presence. hymzi goes down, dajackal goes down. One pipe from Randa takes them both down. And this is going to be a round to Epsilon. Momentum is so much in their favour right. 6 minutes 30. 3-2 and a full Uber advantage.
Yeah, we just saw Dignitas crumble on middle there. I mean, just about 4 players in the same rocket splash damage. That's just not something you can't afford to do when you've got jumpers coming towards you. And the amount of damage that Epsilon really handed out on middle was quite impressive.
Yeah, I totally agree. They were so good at putting damage into that corner. It's just something you can't do on this map, is start falling back into that corner at all. The soldiers, the demo, the scouts have the height advantage that way as well, so you can't do any splash damage back to the enemies. It's just like the worst positioning to be in the world. If you actually look at what Epsilon, Stefan and F2 are just like ninjaing. I don't even know what they're doing at the moment. Oh, they're coming out now.
I'm going to use that one. That was good.
You can actually sit there as a scout and then you can just fall out as a crouch out. But as they come out now, they've forced the Uber. There's a pyro out there, just a nice little air blast. Wltrs goes down straight away. Now Gear is really low. Longas does go down. And actually this is looking good for Dignitas so far. Only the medic and Stefan just left up. Stefan goes down as well. Only the medic. Cookye 1v1 versus F2. And F2 looks like he might actually be able to take this. Cookye on 4 HP now gets saved by Haza. And there's a spy out of Wltrs, so I'm going to watch Wltrs first person as Dignitas cap this second point. So let's see where Dignitas are looking to push. They're looking to go left. There's the decloak. Did they see him? They didn't see or hear him. He's probably going to get the medic and a soldier out. They see the stab and he forces the Uber at least. So it did do a good job forcing the Uber, but somehow missed the stab. I don't know how that happened. Really nice little random movement from dajackal, just got it away.
To be honest, I still think that's useful anyway, popping that Uber.
Yeah, definitely, but in all honesty, Dignitas would be happy popping the Uber to get middle point. Like, you still get a point out of it. I'm not, you know, you wouldn't complain about that at all, instead of being back on their own second, having lost their medic. So, Uber advantage just go in F2's favour. But still 3-2, don't forget. Epsilon did not manage to cap that round, thanks to a really, really nice defence by Dignitas. They now are back on last as well, Epsilon. They've given up second. So that Uber force really didn't do anything.
Not at all. But I mean, we've seen that kind of thing, you know, we've seen a lot of Uberless pushes these games. You know, especially by Epsilon, few by Dignitas.
And I'm fully expecting Epsilon to sit back on their last. 4 minutes left, 3-2. They've done this before on previous maps. I've seen them do it on Obscure, so I would expect them not to try and push this back unless they get like a massive wipe on last. They, you know, dajackal's now got Uber. They're gonna go out bottom. Let's see what they do out of this. Checking stickies, no stickies there.
They
Here
are
comes hocz. They've hopped straight away. The medic gets forced instantly. That's F2 forced now. Pyro on the medic. That is really, really nice play. But I think that's by Stefan. Yes, it is. So that negates the whole Uber. dajackal goes down. Hymzi, longas, cookye all down. Just the two soldiers left up. But he does manage to get F2 and hocz down. What a jump by haza. They needed that. They definitely needed that. And hocz ninjaing on second. But if you look at Epsilon, they don't want to push out. And as I said, they definitely don't want to push out. It's 4 minutes left. 3 minutes left now. 3 minutes 20 in fact. So they're going to try and hold on to this last point for 3 minutes. Can this happen in time? And I think I've spotted a Kritzkrieg as I was clicking around. Did I? No, I didn't. I was hoping for one. What a shame. I think they should have probably gone for crits there, dajackal. But we'll have to wait and see. They've got a slight Uber advantage. 20%-ish. If I was Dignitas here, I would Uber 2 scouts out of the right door. Both straight to the points. Not go for any frags. And just try and cap the point. Meanwhile, Epsilon are probably thinking, let's get this to 10% more. 10% more, no one blocked the point. Oh god, they've just capped. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here. As they've got the Uber now, they're coming out left with a soldier, not doing the scout push. Soldier and demo, they've got a slight Uber advantage, so they've got to use it. F2's on 96, 97, 98, 99. He pops it straight away. And there we go. Gear goes down. Haunter goes down though. During that Uber, dajackal then gets taken down. Dignitas can still win this if they focus their frags. Let's see. Yes, they can. There's only 2 left up. 1 left up. Can Wltrs do it? No, he cannot. Not with the demo spam. And that, what a cap from Dignitas. 3-all.
I mean, yeah, they really had a really good pressure on the right, and Epsilon didn't have any space to move. Although we did see what looked like a Stefan rocket jump as Pyro, which was entirely useless, but pretty good. I mean,
2 minutes left.
2 minutes. It's all plausible. It's all plausible. You know, it could go either way.
Are we going to see a third golden cap in a best of 3?
I hope so.
As we're watching middle yet again, hymzi versus Randa. The scout coming in. They're both generally going top at the moment. Soldier jumps in lower left as well from Epsilon, or from Dignitas' point of view, lower left. He does a lot of damage, but should be going down soon. There's that soldier. That's geared down straight away. That's a good kill from Dignitas. Cookye goes down though. Now hymzi's trying to do a lot of damage. He gets pushed back by that scout. And Epsilon, I think Epsilon are looking a bit scared at the moment of losing this outright. They're playing pretty far back, but they do get the Uber so much earlier than dajackal. dajackal on 98 now. Here we go. We're going to have an Uber fight. Stefan goes down, but hymzi goes down before the Ubers can be popped. That's a massive, massive kill from Randa. Let's see, Haunter goes down though as well from Dignitas. Epsilon just giving up on this point. I'm really surprised at that in all honesty, but I think they don't want to lose this outright. Definitely don't want to lose this outright. They want to push this for a golden cap. 1 minute. I don't think Dignitas should worry about them losing this round now. They should regroup, get all 6 together and non-Uber push. hymzi is so far behind. No, they're going to go without him.
Well, time is ticking away. 45 seconds.
Indeed, and they need to fight by the point. They need the scouts to get on it ASAP. Check for stickies. No stickies on the point. Good work from longas. He's getting time on it. hymzi goes down. That's slightly too overextended, that jump. And now they're going to actually, they're close to capping this out. They're going to have a chance to push. 30 seconds left. That's a lot of time. Actually, there's only 2 left up for Epsilon. Oh my god.
Oh.
F2 and Haunter. Haunter needs to go huge. Can he be the man of the hour? There's the Uber pops. Haunter goes down and that's it. Dignitas win in real time.
It's all over for Epsilon. 13 seconds left. Oh. you know, if I was Epsilon there, I would have tried to contest second, you know, a bit strongly, but I wouldn't have got myself killed like that. And I think that's what really happened was they tried to contest second too much and got about 3 or 4 players picked for it.
That was outstanding, to be honest, that game. 2 golden caps. Caps in every single round in the last minute. Every single round in the last minute. That's ridiculous. Then 2 golden caps. And that to finish it off. What a game we've had here. Epsilon versus Dignitas. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, of course, for joining us. It's been an awesome game. I hope you've stuck with us the whole way. If you haven't, please, please, please go watch the VODs. Such a good game. I've been Greg. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, Chaplain. It's been awesome, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been an honour, yeah.
Of course, thank you to Comedian for joining us as well. Do check us out on all of our social media sites, of course, Twitter, VanillaTF2, and our, the Steam community, VanillaTV.org, and, or it might just be VanillaTV even, and then IRC, of course, where you can come and check us out at #VanillaTV. We have all of our updates, everything going on, and what games we're casting all over the place on those 3 major media areas. Please do check us out. Thank you very much for joining us here, guys. It's been what an excellent game we've had here. As Comedian has said, the VOD will be up later tonight on YouTube, so please do check it out. Absolutely outstanding game. Thank you very much to the 2 teams here, and my co-caster, and of course the streamer. See you later.
Alright, good night.